Hey guys, welcome to episode. Frack.
Clownie Nerf.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Clownie Nerf, and this time I got something, well, cool, but extremely late compared to anybody else. The only reason I even had this thing is because Target screwed up big time. They had it sitting in the wrong spot. It was marked for $50, actually a little over that, and they had it sitting in a spot for something else that was around $30 or so, like 29 something. I'm not sure what you guys call it. I know a term for it, but I don't like to use it. So, what is it you say? If you didn't know by the giant picture on the front of the thing, it is a Nerf Accustrike Raptorstrike. And I think besides doing this, I'm not really that impressed. This thing is a monster, huge blaster. It is just redonkulously huge. I mean, compared to my Harkonnen, it's like, well, it's pretty big. I mean, it's sitting here on the floor, and I can talk to you like this thing, like a badass Conan. Just sitting here with this being on my throne and a troubled brow as I bring this on. It's got some of the same problems that I didn't care for on the other blasters. The rubbery grip is neat, but this ridging and stylized handling is bizarre. And then at the very least it is comfortable, and I am a short guy, so I do find, you know, it's alright, but it does kind of have an odd feel to the grip. I'm not the biggest fan of that idea. And the mag release, I guess innovative or whatever, I'm not entirely sure, is kind of in the way. And I don't have the bolts on here because I do plan on pretty much resorting it to a shell. So we're going to go screwdriver on this thing and prime it and bring it back. And then I get to see, it's like I got little fingers, and I'm finding it hard to reach up front, and that is just not oh my god, a wonderful sound that I like to hear. It sounds awful to me. I mean, I did pop it a couple of times in the house, but like I said, I'm just not impressed. And that's a long distance between here and there. Getting your finger between here and there, here and there. And I've met kids that have the same length of fingers that I do, because I got big adult hands and little tiny fingers. It's, you know, like a clawed duck foot or something. It's, I don't know. I swim well, but then again, you know, I couldn't possibly sink. And it's just odd to have to, I got to fingertip it, and it's pointy and uncomfortable. So I'm not really a big fan of that. But the magazines themselves are neat looking. But I didn't buy this thing for the magazines. I bought it because, well, I bought it because I wanted one. And honestly, for a $50 price tag and the ranges that I've seen this thing gets, this gimmick is kind of overrated for that. I mean, if I press that button, I expect that maybe the jam door should pop up too for $50. And it's got the whole not really menacing factor, just looking down here. Although the cute little built-in sight ghost ring is nice with the single optic on the front and nothing to line it up in the back, although they're trying to do a post in there. But I don't know. Honestly, I'm really not absurdly impressed. And like I said, I think I said, I'm going to be ripping it to pieces. I mean, the shell itself is oddly comfortable enough, except for the grip. It's a priming indicator, which is a neat trick, I guess. But I'm not particularly fond of this thing, and I most likely will be ripping it apart. I think as a flagship blaster, that entire line so far, I think the Alpha Hawk was probably a better idea. And even that thing's just going to make a good shell. $50 price tag. Lots of orange. Ranges are okay. Well, not really-ish. If you get it like I did, cheap, yeah, go for it. If you're going to pay $50 for it, wait till Christmas. Santa can bring one to you. As long as Santa doesn't have to spend your money for it. Or save up and buy another Nemesis. Save up twice, buy a Nemesis instead, and get that over with. Because that thing's, at least that's got a rate of fire to it. These, it's going to be trouble for little kids, I guarantee you. Well, if you like that, which I guess some of you probably won't, go ahead and tell me, let me know. Because as always, kids, Clownie's watching. Peace.